This is Ian Lamont. I'm an experienced independent publisher. Today I'm going to be walking you through the steps of creating a new paperback book in Amazon KDP. Information on how to contact me is in the description and bio. Let's get started. So we are in Amazon KDP, and I just created a Kindle version, an ebook version of this book called Genealogy in 30 Minutes. So I'm going to be creating a paperback version. There's a couple ways to get started on it. One way is right after you create the ebook, you can just click the yellow button that says Start Your Paperback Now. I'm actually going to do it a different way. I'm going to go to my bookshelf in Amazon KDP, and it says here's the ebook version, pre-order and review. That's fine. There's an option right here. It says Create Paperback. So what I'm going to be doing in a minute, I'm going to be pressing that button that says Create Paperback, and then I'm going to walk you through the steps of actually putting in the different information about the book and uploading files and whatnot. One thing that's really important that you need to do when you're creating a paperback book in Amazon KDP is you need to have all your files ready to go. So I do have my files ready to go. And here is the paperback. So here is the interior file for the paperback. Let's go all the way up here. And you can see kind of the different parts of the book. So this is ready to go. This is the interior. I created this in a software program called Atticus. In previous years, I've used a professional designer to do the interior layout, but my designer retired and it was also kind of expensive. So I've just decided to use this new tool called Atticus to do this. The other part of it is the cover. So the cover is based on a template that Amazon provides to KDP authors. Basically, this is the template right here. It basically shows all the guidelines, the dimensions, and everything like that. So I had a professionally designed cover that I used as a template. It was an InDesign, and basically I recreated the design in Canva, and it actually looks really fantastic. I'm hoping that Amazon will accept the output here, but we're going to find out right now. And without further ado, let's get going. So here is the KDP edition of the book. I'm going to press the Create Paperback. That's right next to the KDP version because I want them to be linked. And the idea is when people come to Amazon to purchase the book, they'll see the two different options. There won't be any confusion over that. So the paperback details, basically what it's done is it's accepted the title and the subtitle from the Kindle edition, and it's exactly the same. That's fine. There's some other prompts too, series, edition number. I don't need to do that. Author information, that's correct. Contributors, there aren't any contributors for this book. It's just me. And then there's a description that I already created for the Kindle edition. So it's already just basically put that right in there. So I'm very happy about that. I do own the copyright. There's nothing like that in there. Primary marketplace is Amazon.com. So one thing that it didn't do is for the categories, I had Kindle categories. And actually I have them on my... when I'm doing this, when I'm creating a new book in Amazon KDP, I always have like a text editor with all the information that I need, like categories and keywords and things like that. Some people use a spreadsheet or a special software like Onyx, but I found that a text editor works fine. So for the Kindle edition, there's categories like Kindle books, reference, genealogy, general. Okay. The problem is that this is a paperback edition, so it doesn't use the same categories. You have to choose them all over again. So you have to recreate them all over again. Amazon doesn't let you search for some reason, which boggles the mind, but whatever. So let's just get going. So I think reference, there should be genealogy. I'm hoping there's genealogy. I don't see what I'm looking. Oh, here it is, genealogy. So there is a genealogy category. I'm going to add another category. So it already has that. Add another category. And what are the other categories I had? History, United States, local history. Let's see if I can find that. History, United States, immigrants. It's interesting. It doesn't really have what I'm looking for. I think 19th century might be appropriate there. And then add a third category. Oh, wait a second. Oh, state and local. That's what I wanted. And I think there's a general option. Right. All right. Add another category. And what was the one I had? Crafts and hobbies. All right. Let's see if I can find that one. Crafts, hobbies, and home. Antiques and collectibles, crafts and hobbies. You know what? I actually do talk about antiques a little bit, but Maybe I'll just put it as a general. Okay, save categories. So there are my, oh, wait a second, didn't let, oh, I know why. Okay. Let's go back to the history one. I didn't go all the way down. So United States, state and local, and then I'm going to choose general. Okay, save categories. All right, there we go. I'm going to just keep these in my text editor for future reference. And let's see here, keywords. So it's already using some keywords that I have there. Maybe what I can do actually, because these are the keywords I use on the Kindle edition, I could use a slightly different version of that. So I can call this like genealogy guide or genealogy guide for beginners. Okay, I think I'm good for that. Publication date and release date are the same. The book was not previously published. Release my book for sale now. So I don't want to do that. And the reason is because I actually want to check the paper. I want to get a printed proof before I do anything like that. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time to do it, but I'm going to say the 18th of February, which is a couple weeks from now. The danger of releasing my book for sale right now, even though all the files are ready, is that if there's a problem with it, it will look terrible. And also, I want to synchronize the release of the ebook and the paperback version of the book. So I've set it to the 18th, and it says that I have about basically 4 or 5 more days to make any changes. That may not be enough time, but I think we'll be good. All right. So, ISBN. This is the book number. Kindle, Amazon will give you one for free. I would never advise doing that, because once you do that, then basically Amazon becomes the publisher of record. And I really firmly believe that publishers should have control over things like ISBNs and Library of Congress control numbers. So I'm going to add my own number. And then I'm going to, where is it? Yeah, here's my paperback ISBN. I reserve that on Bowker. Publisher, e.g. imprint. So, you know what? I'm actually going to take a look and see how my other books show up. Google Drive. Yeah, let's take a look here. This is another book that I published some years ago. And let's see what I did for the paperback, what it says for the, because the imprint is in 30 minutes guides. Okay, so I did use in 30 minutes guides. So I'm going to say the same thing again. And actually, this is not the name of my publishing company. This is the name of my brand. This causes a lot of confusion sometimes. So publisher for the Kindle edition, I said i30 Media. Okay. All right. Print options. Black and white interior with white paper. So this is the standard default. That's fine. Trim size 6x9. And there is a bleed. Actually, maybe not. So I use a glossy cover. All right, so upload your manuscript, the book's interior content. So I have a PDF. I showed it to you earlier. It's this is it right here. You know what? I'm going to put bleed there. I'm going to upload my manuscript. Okay, so this might take a while to process because it's a large file. And then I'm going to upload the cover as well. So while we're waiting for this, oh, okay, that's good. Did I take it? The imprint registered to this ISBN does not match this imprint. Please verify your imprint and ISBN. So I have a feeling that's what's going on here is there's an issue with Bowker. So let's take a look at that. Okay, sign in. All right. So my account, my identifiers. Let's take a look and see what I actually put in there. So I have this, nope, that's not it. I have the ISBN. And okay. Let's see what I put in Bowker. Publisher I-30 Media Corporation. Oh. Aha! I see what the issue is. So I didn't specify the imprint here, and that's what's holding it up. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to change it in, I'm going to change it in Bowker, and then I have to come back later on to finish up the this particular process. So I'm unfortunately I'm not going to be able to complete the process, but let me just actually do the cover part of it. So upload a cover if I already have that. So I do have a cover file ready, and the cover is right here. I think it's this one right here. So I'm going to try to finish up this particular screen, but I can't go any further until I take care of this imprint issue. And that might not be, I think I can just save this as a draft, and this is going to hold me up. But basically what would happen is once I fix this particular issue, and so I have to save it in Bowker as in 30 minutes guides, I'm going to come back to KDP, I'm going to restart the process, and then I'm going to put in here in 30 minutes guides. And then on the third tab, it's paperback rights and pricing, and basically set the pricing not only for the United States, but for other territories as well. And I have the pricing all set. Pricing is going to be $13.99 in the US and rough equivalents in other countries. And then I'm going to publish it. So basically that's the long and short of doing it. Obviously I hit a road bump here, but this is something I can overcome. And if you have any other questions about this, leave comments, or you can contact me using the information in the description and bio. Thank you so much for watching.